Getting her started with some leech tying today. Made a stop in at Corling Sporting Goods today, so got all the stuff that I need for tying stuff that I won't even be tying today as well, but lots of stuff for today's session for sure. So I don't need these. These are some giant pheasant tails that only cost me like $6. And then we've got a little bit of marabou left, but I've got some new marabou because I use black marabou on a lot of my flies, and I'm running incredibly low, so I picked up some new hooks too and some beads. Oh well, I guess I got on the smaller side for beads, but I'll live with it. And then I've also got some Flashabou accent, which I've never really used, but let's start out with these Umpqua size 8. Like these Umpqua Tiemco size 8 streamer hooks. Gotta get a few of these. These aren't very big streamer hooks, so these beads should be just fine, I think. That's too many beads. Way too many beads. How's it going, everyone? To the 4 people that just popped into chat. Oh, how's it going, everyone? There's even more people now. How's it going, Jellycat? Oh, maybe these beads are a lot smaller than I thought. These are only 7/64. Huh, was not paying attention when I grabbed them. We're gonna hop in there with some lead free wire. For some extra added weight. Maybe I should get some woolly buggers going too, because those are killer. I'm tying up for one of my buddy's dads right now. He needed some flies, so obviously I said I could help him out. He just asked for some leeches, so gotta get him tied up for him. Yeah, we're running it pretty simple, that's for sure. So I need some marabou. So I wrapped the back. Didn't want anything too big, so I mean it's pretty easy to tie up some of these for him. And he said really just whatever leeches I can get tied up for him. So I'm giving him the best of the best. This is just going to be a little, I mean, I got too small of beads, but this is just going to be a little black leech. Pretty basic stuff. We'll put in some red Flashabou at the tail as well. Some very fresh red Flashabou accent stuff. I don't really have any experience with this. How's it going, Joe's Toes? We've got a few people in the live. How's it going, everyone? Yeah, we got some little red Flashabou accents in there now. These are very interesting, these Flashabou accents. Just gotta check something. My videos. Yeah, I've got a new video coming out this Wednesday. Make sure you check it out. And if you guys haven't checked out any of my other videos, make sure you guys check those out as well. Never used this Flashabou accent stuff before. This is all new. How's it going, Elaine Grattan? If I pronounced that right. I think we're gonna tie in some. I'm running really low on ice dub. Must like to use it or something. That is very interesting. I don't know what to say to that. That's really nice. Probably shouldn't be in this chat then. Add a little bit more of this just to the thread this time. So actually, where's my wax? I'll add some tying wax to the thread first. Oh, that's weird. Now my thread's all kinds of waxy. I don't know, I don't really use tying wax all that often. This is really a first for me, so I'm just gonna add a little dubbing noodle that we can bulk up the head right here with. There we go. That's a little trolling leech. It's probably not gonna really focus, but there's some red Flashabou accents in there. That'll probably slay. This will probably do really well. Let's see who my top fans are. Oh. I think I'll tie up another one of those. So those are the wrong hooks. Where's my brand new TMCOs? There's nobody behind me. And I know that for a fact, actually, so I'm not even gonna look. Because if there was someone behind me, I would know. And I would have heard them come into my room because there's only 2 doors. And yeah. Basically, you don't have to try and troll. How's it going, everyone? What is peeking out from nowhere, actually, so. Because I can actually see in my screen. Are you talking because there's a crack in the mirror? I can guarantee you that there's no one in there because I just shut it when I got home, which was half an hour ago. And there would be no one that could have even broken into my house because there was someone home when I was out, so. Not great. Yeah, well, okay then. Sure, someone ran because it's not like I would have heard it or anything, actually. So totally wouldn't have heard it because this totally isn't just my room and there's only 2 exits, so. What are you? I don't know what you're on about, actually. There's nobody in here for your information, so. I went and saw one of my friends, but saw one of my friends at his job. I'm trying to understand what you're saying now. I have no clue what you are on about, Calm Life. I don't know why I'm cutting with these scissors. I should be using the beaters instead of my nice pair. So after we get this one done, I think I'm going to time up a Mallard Concord, because Mallard Concord is an amazing fly. And I've got beads and hooks for it, along with very few mallard feathers left. Here, I'm going to put my camera down really quick because I have to just grab something out of my drawer. I think I have another duck flank. Yeah, I could tie him up a woolly bugger. I think you should really have one. Oh, shit. There we go. Oh, jeez. My lips are really chapped right now. This should be all the stuff that I need for this one. Because I feel like it could be pretty darn spread out. How's it going, everyone in chat? Am I really not going to have enough on this one? How's it going, everyone in chat? Yeah, I've got to tell you guys, these right here, Dr. Slick tools are the best tools you can get for fly tying and fishing in general. I've got Dr. Slick nippers, forceps, 2 pairs of Dr. Slick scissors, Dr. Slick bobbin. Like, Dr. Slick is the way to go. All my fly boxes that I use have Dr. Slick on them. Like, Dr. Slick is the brand for fishing tools in general. I think they have a really nice set of pliers too, like just for regular fishing, because I don't really use pliers that much with fly fishing, but I think they've got a really solid set of pliers. Here we go. There's number 2. Another little pretty simple leech. It's like really all you need right there. Then we're going to go in with a woolly bugger for the next one. Which is one of the best. It's a little size 8 woolly bugger. I'm gonna tie my. Man, no, I can't do that because I gotta put this on. What I'm putting on right now is just some lead-free wire to add some weight to help get this fly down. That's 0.015. Which I'm debating if I want to do like the wire style. I'm actually going to check how people usually do the wire style because I don't usually do it. How to tie a woolly bugger. The wire style isn't usually my thing. Can't really tell what's happening in this video considering I don't have any audio on for myself. Oh, this person's wrapping back on the interesting. All right, well, first we need some bit of Flashabou again. Four fibers should be plenty. But this one's going to be pretty flashy. For anyone watching, if you guys aren't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Really helps out the channel. I'm trying to grow it a bit. And then I already got a subscriber from the stream today. That's sick. That's sick. And if you guys don't watch the videos, go check some of them out. I've had some, I like to say pretty decent ones come out recently. And then also as well, if you don't mind checking out my next video that's coming out on Wednesday, please do. It's just some Canada Day trout fishing for rainbow trout at a local lake that has some nice fish, although we didn't get into any hogs this time. The last video from there we did. So trust me, these videos are worth a watch if you're able to. I'm really trying to grow this channel at this point in time. The synthetic scissors out. These scissors have cut so much other stuff they don't really want to work anymore the best. How's it going, everyone? There we go. I finally got a decent clump off for the tie-in of this chenille. I don't really tie these that often. I don't know, I don't fish them, but I should because they are incredibly effective. And I'll tie this in. Just had to do that over the garbage can so I could make sure that I have it somewhat clean. Don't really like having a super messy tying setup if I can avoid it, although I shouldn't say that considering the section of my desk that I'm currently on is usually my, like, you know, other stuff section of the desk. I need these for sure. get into some close quarters. We'll tie in this thing off. This is a very, very pretty looking fly right here. Look at that woolly bugger right there. That orange hackle. Trust me, that'll catch my buddy some fish right there. For sure, that'll slay some fish, hopefully. Next, I'm going to tie a local pattern, a Mallard Concord. But I'm going to do it with a different thing right here in a different color than I usually do. How's it going, Lillian HD? Second viewer. I've had a few viewers, but they've been very in and out, but welcome to the stream. How are you doing, Lillian? I am tying flies for fly fishing. I'll show you. Got a box right here with some. These ones I'm tying up for my buddy's dad. So like this is a little leech fly, and then these are little leech flies too, and then I've got this whole big box. So like all these, those are all what you call chironomids, and then on this side I've got more other stuff. So we've got like some blobs here and here, some like little nymphs, more leeches, a lot more leeches. These are called boobies, really funny name, but then I'm going to tie up one of these right here right now. I'm not the one that came up with the name for that fly of boobies, by the way. I didn't come up with those. Just a heads up. That wasn't my doing. See if I can get one of these hooks out successfully. I think these are the 10s. Yeah, no, fly fishing's fun. I do a lot of it. Been at it for a little while now. See what's my top fans looking like right now. Calm Life is out of here. Thank God. Can't have Calm Life hanging around. Was trolling the heck out of the stream earlier. I don't know why these old size 10 Mustad have such big barbs in them. These are some old hooks right here. Yeah, this one could definitely use some wire. Some 0.015 lead-free wire helps with the weight, and then it's securing the bead for me as well. I'll tune back into the stream in just a second. I've got feathers That's just a chunk of duck hide that is not fully clean. That's for sure, but we'll take out some of these. Here's some really solid chunks of duck feather, holy. How's it going, everyone? So what we're going to do right here is we're just going to cut off that. Before we tie in this chunk of feathers at the back there. This one's going to be real interesting for sure. All white. Don't usually fish these in white. I fish them in tan, but I don't really have any tan mallard flank left. Those ain't the best feathers right there. These are decent fibers. We're just gonna tie up the shank a little bit before we tie in these fibers. And then we're gonna cut them close. Definitely need more fibers on the next tie-in, which I won't be able to get from this. Well, the very end of this feather has some decent. Probably move up the shank just a little bit more before I tie this in right here. I mean, those are some pretty stiff fibers, so I'm actually going to just try to tie in some of these ones. I need to text one of my buddies. See if my buddy will text me back. He's looking for someone to drive around with. And if he texts me back, I said we could bring some rods, and I've got some good bait for a local river. That could really up your chances of catching something. As I'm looking at it right now, the good bait. It'd be like, float fishing, but I'll see if I'll get a freaking response from him or if he's just going to keep leaving me undelivered. This white one isn't actually looking too horrible. I'm going to put the rest of these extra feathers away really quick, though. Probably not going to get a text back from him, but it was worth a shot. So anyways, now that we've got this tied in, we're just going to tie that off. No. Welcome to the stream, though. I don't know. That took forever to pop up on my phone. Because I've got it running on my TV, too. But welcome to the stream, Jack. I don't know. I just sure I heard a bug. No, this is a fly called... It's a local pattern to where I am. It's called the Mallard Concord. It is some mallard flank on a hook with a bead, with just a white bead and some red thread. It's one of my best flies, really, around here. It's a it's a little mini streamer pattern. I have no clue what it imitates, but it works well. It's one of me and my buddy's most effective flies for like lakes. I'll give you a close-up of it now that I'm done tying it. This isn't the best one, and it isn't gonna load the best just because it's the on my phone's back camera, but that's just some white. My dogs are going nuts. Just some white mallard flank or wood duck flank or something. I don't even know at this point. And I was tying up some little leech flies too. Sweet. I mean, that's the way to go. I was started fly fishing 4 years ago. Thank you. Yeah, I started fly fishing 4 years ago and started tying my own about 6 months after, or not even, like 4 or 5 months after I started fishing, like fly fishing. And I love tying my own bugs. I've got, if you're into lake fishing, like I have no clue what type of fishing you do, but if you're into like lake fishing for rainbow trout, I have got I've got a good few videos to check out if that's your thing. Thank you. Thanks for the support. Oh, that goes over here. But no, if you've got if you're into lake fishing for rainbow trout, definitely give some of my tying tutorials a look. There's some. I'm in British Columbia, Canada. So if you're not exactly sure where that is, it's north of mostly Washington, like Washington State, on the Pacific coast, in the Pacific Northwest. And sorry the replies are so delayed as well. Oh, perfect. Yeah, you got some good fishing there too, I assume. I don't know what the actually there's a few decent um people that like YouTubers that fish rainbow trout there. There's one guy, I don't know if you've ever seen him. I think he's from Washington. He's really worth giving a look. His I used to watch him all the time, not as much anymore. His name's Fly Fish Dan, and he's all kinds of rainbow trout fishing, and he does some salmon fishing and stuff as well. And yeah, yeah, there's some. If you're in central Washington, yeah, the better rainbow trout fishing would for sure be closer to the coast. I'm right in like dead center of British Columbia. Yeah, I know. I haven't watched his videos for a while, but I love his videos. They are. He knows what he's doing. He's really good in the tips and tricks sector of things as well. It's for sure worth giving a look for anyone who doesn't really watch him or watch that stuff. He's one of the guys that like I watched a lot more because I used to live in like Vancouver, so right in the like heart of the city area of British Columbia. But I used to fish a lot of rivers there, so he was one of the guys that I watched a lot for that. And then I moved up north, and you got lots of lakes with rainbow trout, and you've got some with brook trout. And if you get lucky, you'll get like we have a Chinook run every year and sockeye run every year. The sockeye don't get opened every year, and the Chinook almost never get opened. But you got all that, and then right where I live, you're central to everything. So about 4 or 5 hours away, you can get into pike fishing and walleye fishing if you go north, and if you go south, you get into better rainbow trout fishing. If you go west, you can get closer to salmon, like better salmon fishing and steelhead fishing with only, I think it's 4 hours, and you're in like one of the best steelhead rivers in BC. And then not too far from the ocean as well. Lots to talk about. I'm hoping to make some of those trips, but I don't even have my driver's license yet. So fly tying with NIMBY. I haven't heard of him. I'll have to give him a check. I don't really know. There's a few decent people in BC for fly fishing. A lot of them are lake fly fishers. I don't know much about the river fly fishing sector, but there's where I am. There's me, my buddy who's one more cast fishing, and then there's a another guy who's not too far from us. His name's Trout Hawk. He's interested. He's a cool fellow, and then all the other guys, like all the good fly fishing, is more down south in like the Okanagan area. It's called. What am I gonna tie up next? I don't know why I grabbed these 12s. I don't know why I grabbed these either. Gotta put my phone face down for a second. I gotta get up. I'll look at the chat on my TV. Oh, wow, that's a sharp hook. Alrighty, I'm back. You know, I would want to make a trip to like Washington one day. That'd be sweet. It's not really. Oh yeah. That'd be sick. Like you talking like other creators to watch, or what do you mean? I'm a little bit confused. I'm gonna see. I'm just tying up some all fly fishing. Yeah, that'd be sick. If you want to throw some my way. I don't know why my because I've got my TV with the stream running in the background so I can look at it. My chat is coming up a lot sooner on my TV. It's like an extra 30 seconds almost. Your chat's coming through on my TV before my phone. I'm just tying up some flies for my buddy's dad right now. Oh, how's it going, Gravebait? Welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah. Huh. That's sick. Yeah, if you want to put some of those channels my way, that'd be great. Much appreciated. Trying to grow a bit. Just need to find the right audience. I don't know, Jack, what's your, like, where you are in Washington, like, what's your prime fishery? Like, you got lake rainbows, or you fishing rivers, or what, really? I don't really know much about Washington. It's not a huge place, so there's... Jeez, that's crazy. I'll have to look at your videos in a bit then. Like after the stream, I'll make sure I'll take a look at your videos there, Jack. If I can get my freaking thing. Oh yeah, sweet. Oh, there we go. That was just one more cast. I gotta see if he'll hop into the stream, maybe. Yeah, most of my fishing is done in lakes. What they do around here is they stock the lakes, but they stock it when the fish are like yay big, so they're not wild fish, but they almost are, like the way they act. And they don't really look crazy. Yeah, no, that's sick. Mostly trout up here, but you've got, as I said, pretty close to some other stuff. Bass would be, there's some bass lakes in the lower mainland, and I had fished them. I've never caught a bass. I tried so hard, but I had no clue really what I was doing. But next year I plan to, once I have my driver's license, I plan to go a few hours north after some northern pike with one of my good buddies. Sounds good. Make sure to take a look at that. Is it just a, I don't know if you're in here still, Jack, is it just a case of like, I subscribe to them and they'll promote me or something? Or, because you say they promote growth, right? So, yeah, sick. So are you like one of those growth promoters per se, or like have you started to be part of that like growth promoting community? Because if so, that's sick. can sub everyone. Sounds good. Like when you say mod, I assume you obviously mean like moderator in my streams and stuff. I think I've got one or two moderators. One's from my, or two of them. Two of them are from when I used to do video games on this channel, and I don't know if One More Cast actually has it, but I should get him in the stream. Oh. What do you mean when you say like mod me? Like, are you saying like moderator, like moderate in my live streams, or make me a moderator in one of your streams? Or I'm just a little bit confused there, buddy. Yeah, no, that'd be sick. Like in one of your streams or a different stream. But anyways, no, that'd be sick. Huh. Interesting. Hoping that my buddy will message me back, but I don't think he's going to. I think I'm going to get left undelivered. That's a really bad feather right there. You can't do anything with this. Oh. Maybe I do still have some alright feathers left. I thought they were all bad feathers at this point. I'm really hoping my gut isn't going to start bogging me or bugging me. Sounds good. Sounds wonderful. But no, nonetheless, welcome to the stream and at least my little community, which isn't much, but welcome. I'm just trying to figure something out on my TV really quick. Oh, I've got to change that. I just realized I have a video set to come out, but I have it. It's meant to be 2:30 p.m. and it's currently set to 2:30 a.m. We'll see how much longer this live goes for, really. I am at the moment 16, but I really, the cussing and stuff is, it's whatever. I can't say I'm the best for it either. Ah. Like when you say saucy, you're talking like beef or like people start beefing and stuff or oh, okay, yeah. I don't know. I tend to stay out of the beef as much as I can. Don't really like to get involved if I can avoid it. But no, I'll for sure hop into one of those streams, give her a look. It's like all these streams are like just people from the fly fishing community. Because if so, that's pretty sick. Oh yeah, that's sick. I'll definitely make sure to stop in and take a look. Sweet. I've got I'll pull it out once I don't know. Yeah, I'll show you after I'm done tying this fly. My well, not necessarily buzzers. I don't really tie buzzers that much, but like I've got I know what you're talking about, but I've got a lot of chironomids that I tie up. Like I love tying chironomids. I've got a lot in my box at this point in time. Yeah, I just went to the local store and picked up some more materials because I was running low on marabou and some other stuff. Yeah, no, if they're really good for matching the hatch too. 'Cause sometimes those rainbows, that's all they'll be on is like those buzzers and chironomids. Like if there's a good hatch of them, I've had times where that's like all they'll eat. Like they won't touch any other fly. Like if you got a leech on, no way in hell. Like sometimes you have to match it perfectly. I don't know why it's so delayed compared to my TV compared to my phone. I mean, I tie a lot of leeches just because they're usually your like bread and butter patterns, I call them, and same with like blobs and stuff. Like just always seem to work. Can almost catch fish on them no matter what. I'll show you in just a second. This one's got a pretty skinny tail. Probably should have added more marabou instead of. Yeah, for sure, man. Like, yeah, I fish a load of leeches just because they are killer. I've got a whole bunch in this box and some dragonflies and stuff. But here's like my chironomid half of the box right here. I don't really know how well you can see any of that, but those are all my chironomids, which are. I had one day last year, and it was like, midsummer, like end of July. Oh my. I might have to replace my Dr. Slick sticker on here. Don't know how that happened. Interesting. Weird. I mean, this one isn't necessarily the best. It's a little bit on the skinny side, but like, there's a little balanced leech. Well, sounds good. Have a good rest of your evening. And hopefully I'll see you in here again sometimes whenever I next go live, which who knows when that'll be, because this one was it's been a long time since I went live. But yeah, have a good rest of your evening, and as I said, hopefully I'll see you in one of these lives again. I'm probably not gonna go live, or not gonna be live for much longer tonight anyways, so sounds good. See ya. Okay, here we are, we're back. We're just gonna tie this last fly, I think, and then that'll probably be it for the evening. I'm gonna tie, might as well finish them up on stream. How's it going, everyone in chat? So if we've got a time up, so that's 5. This will be the 6th. Give them 2 RMs for sure. I think I was talking 112 and 114. I think that's what we'll do. This has been a pretty good live stream so far. It's not like crazy, but we've had more chatters than usual. I mean, this should slay these little flies right here with this Flashabou accent in it. Okay, this is the last fly of the night, everyone. What time even is it? It's not that late. Yeah, it's 5:40. An hour and a half is a fair length for one of my live streams. I don't really go live for that long when I do. So All right, well, I just got to tie this one off, guys, and then that will be it for tonight's live. Nice. Just cut that all off. But hopefully that's still solid. All right, everyone. Well, that'll be it. Hopefully I'll catch you guys all on the next live stream. See you guys later. Bishan.